Assalamu alaikum students. I am Rahila Abbas. Welcome back to Computer Gateway channel for the subject of Introductions to Information and Communication Technologies. In the previous video, you have learned about data and information, DBMS, functions of DBMS, interface of Microsoft Access, and how to create a blank database in Microsoft Access. Access database objects. Microsoft Access uses objects to help the user to organize information. When you will create a database, Microsoft Access offers you to create tables, query, form, report, macros, and modules. We will learn step by step how to create these objects in the coming slides. The option of access objects are available in navigation pane. We can use these options to create table, queries, forms, reports, and any other type of access objects. Table. Table is the container to define and store information, or we can say a collection of related data organized into rows and columns is called table. Now we will discuss the components of table one by one. The first is field. Fields are also called column headings. Fields are the vertical columns that represent a single piece of information. Each field must have a unique name and a data type. For example, student ID, name, address. The second is records. The rows are called records, or we can say records are saved in the form of rows. Horizontal rows that represent a single entry or observation is called a record. The first row contains the name of the fields in the database. For example, individual student data. Primary key. Primary key is a unique identifier for each record. Students, the unique value makes each record different from all other records. In the student table, the field that makes each record unique is the roll number or student ID. Fields like student name or father's name are not unique because you may have two students named Sana or you may have more than one Hina in your table. This database shows the table name student, which have columns roll number, name, father's name, phone number, and address. These columns are called fields, while the actual elements like 1, Sana, Ali are called the records or data values. The fourth type of component is very important, that is data type. The data type defines the type of data stored in each field. For example, text, number, date. A field's data type determines what kind of data it can store. Microsoft Access supports different types of data, each with a specific purpose. The data type determines the kind of the values that user can store in any given field. Each field can store data consisting of only a single data type. Let's have a look on some data types offered by Microsoft Access. Short text. Short text is a data type that stores text or combination of text and numbers, including numbers that do not require calculation. It can store up to 255 characters. Long text. Long text stores lengthy text or combination of text and numbers. Its limit is 63,999 characters. Number. This data type is used to work with numeric data that is used in mathematical calculations. Large number. If you have large numeric values, then use large number data type. Date and time. This data type is designed specifically to store date and time values. It does not store numbers or text. While if you require more precision, then use extended date and time option. Currency. When you have numeric data having currency or monetary values, then use this data type. It can store data up to 4 decimal places. Auto number. This data type generates a unique sequential number automatically. Yes or no. Sometimes you need a checkbox where you require your answer in yes or no, true or false, or on or off form. In that case, use this data type. OLE objects. An OLE object linking and embedding object is a sound, picture, or other objects such as a Word document or Excel spreadsheet that is created in another program. You can use this data type to link the objects in the database. Hyperlink. This data type stores links to external resources such as web pages, email addresses. Attachment. If you want to attach your database with files of various formats, then use this data type. Calculated. When you want to store the result of a formula or expression, then use this data type. Lookup wizard. This is not a data type, but when you choose this entry, a wizard starts to help you to define either a simple or complex lookup field. Students, I want to make a database of customer order where the information about the order of fast food is stored. For this purpose, I will click on the blank database and then I will enter the name of the database. Set the path. I will go with the default path and click on the create. There are two views available here in the view section. First is datasheet view and second is design view. The datasheet view allows you to enter and edit the data. It does not let you change the format of the database except the minor changes which we will discuss later. While the design view allows you to create or change the table, form or other database object. Let's create a table by using the design view. First, it will ask about the name of the table. I am entering order information and by clicking on OK, this table is generated. You can give the name of the fields with their suitable data types. Like I am giving the field name serial number and its data type will be auto number. Then customer name and its data type will be short text. Menu. For menu, I will go with the lookup wizard. I will choose the second option. I will type in the values that I want. By clicking on the next, here you can enter the choices and by clicking on next, the label of the field is menu. Click on the finish. Price of food item. Its data type will be currency. Then contact number. For this, its data type will be short text. Then address. Its data type will be long text. After that, email. For email, you can choose the hyperlink option. Date of placement of order, date and time. Time of placement of order, date and time. After that, status. Status of delivery of the order. For this purpose, it will accept logical values. You can choose the option of yes and no. This is the description area. Here you can write the description about the data fields if you want because it is an optional area. Students, now the fields are designed and we will go to the datasheet view to enter the records. But if you want to add or remove any field later, you can do it from this section by right clicking on the name of the field and by selecting the option of delete rows or insert rows. For entering the record, go to the datasheet view. This is the datasheet view and you can see there are some fields which are not completely displayed. To remove this, drag the fields like this. For entering the data in datasheet view, first serial number will be automatically generated. We will enter the name of the customer. Then select the option from menu, give price, contact number, address, email, date of placement of order, time of placement of order, and status. Similarly, you can add more record in these fields according to the requirement. In the next part of this tutorial, we will explore how to create queries in Microsoft Access.